All right, hello everyone. Let's do a little experiment today. For those who don't know me yet, I am Giel and I am a startup founder and software engineer. And I recently noticed that a lot of the people in my network, especially the ones on Twitter, started to regularly share what they were working on throughout their day by doing some live streams, by vlogging their day, or basically creating content in any form or shape. And this whole movement of build in public revolves basically around the idea of sharing what you learn and which failures you go through with other people so that they can learn from your mistakes and don't have to make them themselves. And because I am benefiting so much from the content that others share, I thought maybe I should just join this movement and also start filming or documenting which struggles I go through, which successes I achieve throughout my days, and share them with the world for them to learn from. As you may know, as a startup founder, you have to wear a lot of hats. Most of my days are still filled with the thing I love to do the most, which is software engineering. But because I am the CEO of an organization, there's also a lot of other stuff that comes onto my plate. I have a team of people I have to manage and hire for. I'm involved in the legal and financial process. I have to come up with clever marketing ideas and have to do sales talks. I also have to maintain the relationship with my partners, but also with my customers. I have to answer customer support tickets, etc., etc. As you see, there's a wide variety of tasks that fill up my day. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to find the right balance between what I can share and what's not that interesting in these kind of videos. So hence the experiment I mentioned earlier. One other thing that may be a bit of a challenge in this whole video creation process is that I'm quite a perfectionist and I'm not quickly satisfied with the quality of something I put out in the world. So it's gonna be a bit of a process finding the right balance between creating qualitative videos, but at the same time also protecting my focus time, my actual work I need to get done, because that's what drives the business. So yeah, that's gonna be a challenge, and yeah, let's see how this goes. Hence, again, the experiment. But with that being said, let's just dive into our day and see which tasks need to get done today. One of the first things I have to do every day is check in with my coworkers to see what they've been up to, which tasks they have completed, which things they are blocked at, and whether or not they need some feedback from me. So that's what we're gonna do right now. This is a Loom video from Jeff. Jeff is a software developer at Hyperlab, currently working on the B1 project, and in this video he's probably gonna ask me some questions and show me his progress. So let's see what Jeff has to say. Jeff pointed out in his video that there were a bunch of open pull requests in GitHub which were waiting on my feedback. So this is basically code that Jeff has written and asks me to give some feedback on it to see if I can spot some mistakes, or if I can see some improvements that can be made to the code. And yeah, that's probably the first thing on my list for today. Alright, it has been a few hours now and I'm mostly done with the code previews. There is still one pull request I haven't taken a look at yet, but that will be something for another day because there are still a few other issues I have to take care of and it's already late afternoon, so I simply have to move on. The quality of the pull request was pretty okay. Jeff did a good job, but nevertheless they take up a lot of time. As you can see here, this particular pull request consists of over 500 lines of code that have been added, modified, or deleted. So having to go through every single one of them, trying to understand what they do and how they can be improved, is a cognitive demanding task. So I'm happy I can now move on to something unrelated, still cognitive demanding probably, but something different. But before I can wrap up this task, I have to quickly record a short video for Jeff with my comments and feedback so that he knows how to proceed with the pull requests. So that's something I'm gonna do right now. Okay, on to the next task. Some time ago, we realized that we were missing some critical expertise within Be Someone and that we could do with an extra pair of hands to start building out our customer base, do some marketing, and basically take some of the work off my plate that's not related to building out the product or steering the organization. So we decided to bring on board a business developer. The search for a business developer has been quite a process because business developers are a bit of unicorns, especially if you're looking for a business developer that also has some expertise in the interim field. But after interviewing a lot of people, we stumbled upon Martine, which is a very experienced woman that has both had some of her own businesses, but also has been in a managing role in the interim field. So I think we found a really good fit for this role. If I'm not mistaken, Martine will be starting her job at Be Someone this week, but before she can start, there is some paperwork we have to work our way through. So our lawyer just sent me a draft contract, which I now have to go through, change here and there, so it's ready to be signed later this week. So that's something I'm gonna do right now. It's almost midnight, so time to wrap up for today. I spent the last few hours working my way through the contract of Martine, discussing a few things with Tani and Els, my two partners at Be Someone, and replied to a bunch of emails. Right now, I'm going to quickly check in with Jeff, the coworker I mentioned earlier in this video. Jeff lives in Japan, so because of the time zone difference between Belgium and Japan, when I wrap up my working day, he's about to start his working day. So I'm gonna quickly check in to see if he has any questions or is blocked by anything, and if not, I'm going to bed. So talk to you next time.